Good morning students. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss the next point in JavaScript, that is variables. What is mean by variables? How to declare a variable? How to initialize a variable in a JavaScript? What is mean by comments? How to add comments in a JavaScript? What is keywords? What is identifiers? What is mean by scope or scope of the JavaScript? What is operators? Definition of operator. Multiple operators in JavaScript. But in previous lecture we discussed the features of JavaScript, definition of JavaScript, some concept related to HTML, and what is mean by object name, what is method, what is property, what is mean by event, and how to write a JavaScript code. In this lecture we will see what is mean by comments, what is variables. Let us see one by one. First of all, comment. What is mean by comment? Comment means in JavaScript, a comment is nothing but it is a statement which is not displayed on a browser window. It is useful to understand the which code is written for what purpose. It is understand that which code is written for what purpose. Comments are useful in every programming language to deliver the message. It is used to add the information about the code. It is used to add the information about the code, warning or suggestions, so that the end user or other developers can easily interpret the code. There are mainly two types of comment. In C language, there are also two types of comments, single line comment and multi-line comment. In JS also there are two types of comments, single line and multi-line comments. First, comment. Comment means what? It is nothing but a statement. It is a statement. Highlighted points are important points, so that note down these points. Which is not displayed on a browser window. Which is not displayed on browser window. Second is, it is useful to understand the which code is written for what purpose. It is understand that which code is written for what purpose. Next point, types of JavaScript comments. There are mainly two types of JavaScript comments, single line comment and multi-line comment. First of all, single line comment. Single line comment represented by double forward slashes is represented in a double forward slash. Second point, to create a single line comment in JavaScript, you place two slashes in front of the code or a text. In front of code, you can add two slashes where you write or create a single line comment. Next is, a comment is a single or multi-line comment which gives some information about the current program. It gives information about the current program. Means comment gives the information about the current program, and comments are not for execution. It is not executed. It is for informative purpose. We can add the comments in a program. Next, write comments after double forward slashes and write a multi-line comments of a forward slash asterisk sign and asterisk sign and forward slash. It is a start end, and it is a end point. Write comments after double forward slashes and write a multi-line comments between forward slash asterisk sign and forward slash. Here is the example of JavaScript comments. First of all, it is a single line. It is a single line is a comment, and document.write hello JavaScript is the statement. We print the statement on a web browser by using the write method hello JavaScript. In the script, what will be the output of this statement or code? That is, it display on a web browser hello JavaScript. It is a single line comment. It is not executed, or comments. This is comments, so that it is not executed, and it is a single line comment. Next is a multi-line comment. Multi-line comment means what? It can be used to add a single as well as multi-line comments. Next, for large comments, you can use JavaScript's multi-line comment. For large comments, you can also write your program name as a multi-line comment. Next, it is represented by forward slash with asterisk sign, and then asterisk sign with the forward slash, means it is start with the forward slash and asterisk sign and then end with the asterisk sign and forward slash. Examples of this comment: here it is multi-line comments, it will not be displayed. This is the multi-line comment. And document.write JavaScript multi-line comment. Here we display one message on a web page, that is JavaScript multi-line comment. By using write method, it will display the output, that JavaScript multi-line comments. It is multi-line comments and it will not display. These statements are not executed, so it will not displayed on a web page. Only JavaScript multi-line comments are displayed on a web page. Next point is a keywords. Keywords means a reserved word. Keyword means a reserved word and which cannot be used as a variable name or a function name. So that this is the table or list of keywords in a JavaScript given in a table. Here multiples keywords. First is a abstract, second else, instant of, switch, boolean, enum, integer, synchronize, break, export, interface, this, byte, extends, long, throw, case, false, native, throws, catch, final, new, transient, character, that is char, finally, null, true, class, float, package, try, const for private type of, continue function, protected, var, debugger, go to public, void, default, if, return, volatile, delete, implements, short and while, do, import, static, with, double, in and super. This is the keywords. Note down these keywords which we cannot given as a, or which cannot use as a variable name or function name. Some important points in a JavaScript. First point is character set. What is mean by character set? Character set means it is a alphabets, digits and special symbol to represent the data. JavaScript uses the Unicode character set and so allows almost all the characters, punctuations and symbols. It is a Unicode character set and allows almost all the character, punctuations and the symbol. Character sets means it indicates any alphabets, digits or special symbol used to represent the data. Next is case sensitive. Case sensitive. JavaScript is a case sensitive scripting language. Means what? It means function, variables and keyword are case sensitive. For example, var is a different from var. Capital var is different from var and John is not equal to John. So that JavaScript is a case sensitive language. String means it is a collection of character. String is a text in a JavaScript. A string content must be enclosed in single quote as well as a double quotation mark. It is enclosed in single quote, also in a double quote marks. Example of string is here script hello world. Here hello world is the example which is enclosed in a double quotation mark. And this is the example JavaScript string in a single quotation mark, that is hello. Next point is number. Number means a numeric value. JavaScript allows you to work with any kind of numbers like integer number, float number, hexadecimal number, etc. Number must not be wrapped in a quotation mark. String are enclosed in a quotation mark, but number must not be wrapped in a quotation marks. Next point, for example, integer is equal to 1000 and float is equal to 10.2. This is the float and integer value. Next is a boolean. Boolean means what? Boolean is a value that is either true or false, which is represented by also 0 or non-zero format. As in other languages, JavaScript also includes true and false, true or false as a boolean value. Next is a semicolon. Semicolon means a JavaScript statement are separated by semicolon. Add a semicolon at the end of each executable statement. We can add a semicolon at the end of each executable statement. It is not mandatory to end every statement with a semicolon. It is not mandatory, means it is not compulsory to end every statement with a semicolon, but it is recommended. Next example. Here we declare the three variables. First is A, B, C. These are the three variables declared. After that, we assign the value 5 to that variable A, assigns the value 6 to that variable A, and assign the sum of A plus B to C. This is, we separate the statement by using semicolons. Here, when declare a variable, we declare a variable where ABC and end with a semicolon. Also we assign a value, end with a semicolon. Also we assign a value B and end with semicolon, and C is equal to A plus B. Next example, here we write a function or display height to the web page on a web page. Here we not end with a semicolon. This statement is not end with a semicolon. It is also executed because it is not mandatory or it is not compulsory to add a semicolon to each and every executable statement. Ending statement with a semicolon is not required but highly recommended. Means it is recommended but not compulsory or not required. White spaces. White spaces. JavaScript ignores multiple spaces and tabs. You can add white spaces to your JavaScript to make it more readable. For more readable purpose, you can add white spaces to your JavaScript code. For example, here where 1 is equal to 1. Here we cannot add white space in this. Here where 1 equal to 1 space is there and 1 value assigned to one variable, and where 1 equal to spaces and 1 means that it ignores multiple spaces or tabs. And for more readable purpose, we can add a white spaces in a JavaScript. Next is values and variables. Variable. JavaScript is a dynamic language or loosely typed language because a variable can hold a value of any data type at any point of time. Means dynamic language or loosely typed language means what? It does not require a variable to define. Means loosely typed language means it does not require a variable to be defined. Dynamic language means what? This type of programming language, it is an interpreter based. Means what? There is no any specific scenario that we have to specify the type of variable before using in the code. JavaScript, Python, these are the dynamic languages or loosely typed languages. And tightly typed languages means In Java or CPP languages, it is tightly typed or statically typed language. Means what? They are strictly assigned the type before they are used. Means it is strictly assigned the type integer, string, and cannot be changed the type after being assigned. After assigning the type, it cannot be changed, and it is compulsory or strictly that it is assigned the type before it is used. This means that, or it is a compiler based programming language. In this type of language, we have to define the type of data type, which type of data type you have to use in your program, and that we are going to be used in our code. It is compiler based programming language, so that type checking occurs during the compilation of code. For example, Java, C, C++, Perl, etc. are the static programming language. This is the difference between dynamic and static programming languages, or a dynamic languages, or it is also called as loosely typed languages, so that a variable can hold a value of any data type at any point of time. Next, a var keyword is used to specify the data type. Here in JavaScript, var keyword is used to specify the data type because it is dynamic language. It can hold any type of values such as number, string, etc. Following are the some values used by a JavaScript. First is a number. Number means it is a numeric value that can be used in a calculation. It is numeric and can be used in a calculation. For example, here var a is equal to 20. 20 is a numeric value. Next, string. String means what? It is collection of characters, or a string is a sequence of characters that is enclosed within a quotation marks. It is single quote or a double quotation marks. A string is a text that is enclosed within a quotation mark, and it is a string, or it is called as a string because characters are strung together to form a text. And a string can also contain numbers, but those numbers cannot be used in a calculations. For example, var city is equal to Itzalkaranji. Next is a boolean. Boolean means what? Boolean is a value that is either true or false, which is represented as 0 or non-zero. Var b is equal to true means that boolean is a value either a true or false. Null. Null means nothing. Var I is equal to null. Null means no value at all or nothing. Next is a object. Object means what? A object is an instant through which we can access the members. For example, var person is equal to first name equal to ABC and last name is equal to XYZ. Here person is the object and we can access the members of by using or creating object, and by using dot operators we can access the first name and last name. Next point is variables. Variable means what? Variable means anything that can vary. JavaScript includes the variables which can hold the data value. Variables hold the data value and it can be changed any time. It can be changed any time. Next, JavaScript variables are containers for storing a data value. It is containers are storing a data value. A variable must have a unique name. You can assign a value to a variable with equal to operator or using equal to operator when you declare it or before using it. Before declaring or using, you can assign a variable with the equal to operator. Next, JavaScript is an untyped language. Untyped language means what? This means that A JavaScript variable can hold a value or any data type. Unlike many other languages, you do not have to tell JavaScript during variable declaration what type of value of the variable hold, and the value type of variable can change during the execution of a program, and JavaScript takes care of it automatically. Next is declaring a variable. Declaring variable or to create a variable requires two parts. First is a special words. Here special words means keyword. The words mean a reserved words is called as a keywords. The word you need to use to declare a variable. Here in a JavaScript we use a variable var, or we use the keyword var for declaring a variable. Next is a variable name. Variable name consists of any letters, digits or underscore, but it cannot begins with a digit. It cannot begin with a digit, and variable name can consist of letters, digits and underscore. Next point, before use a variable in a JavaScript program, you must to declare it. And variables are declared with the var keyword. Before using any variable in a program, you have or you must to declare it, and variable declared with the var keyword. With var keyword we can declare a variable in JavaScript. Syntax of declaring a variable is var keyword and variable name and semicolon. For example, var money is the declaration of the variable. Var money is the variable name. Next is var name. You can also declare multiple variables with the var keyword. For example, var money comma name. Next is JavaScript identifiers. JavaScript identifiers means all JavaScript variables must be identified with the unique names. Next point, these unique names are called as identifier. Identifier means what? It is a unique name. Next, identifiers can be a short name like X and Y, or more descriptive name like age or sum. The general rules for constructing names for variables or unique identifiers are, for constructing names for a variables, there are some rules. First rule is names can contain letters, digits, underscore or dollar sign. It contains letters, digits, underscore and dollar signs. Next point, names must begin with a letter. It begins with a letter. Next is a case sensitive. It is case sensitive means what? Y and Y are different variables. These two variables are different variables. Reserved words like a JavaScript keyword cannot be used as a names. Means there are multiple reserved words which cannot be used as a variable name or a function name in JavaScript. For example, here is the example of variable declaration. Here in this example, we add multiple tags, that is HTML tag. In body tag, we add one header, that is H2 header, JavaScript variables. Next is we add a paragraph. In this example, XYZ are a variable. Here variable X is equal to 8. Here we assign a value 8 to that X variable. We assign 8 value to that Y variable, and variable Z is equal to X plus Y. In this example, we perform addition operation and assigns a value to that addition, addition to Z variable, that is here, and we print a document.write. By using write method, we print this value, or value of Z is plus Z, concatenation operator and Z. Means in this example, what will be the output displayed on a web page? It returns 16, or it returns or displays 16 on a web page. Next, variable initialization. Variable initialization means assigning value to that variable is called as variable initialization. Syntax for variable initialization is variable var keyword variable name equal to value and semicolon. Example, here var name is equal to ABC and var money, and money is equal to 2000. Use var keyword only for declaration and initialization purpose. We can use var keyword only for declaration and initialization purpose, and var is a keyword, means it is a reserved word. We cannot use as a variable or function name var as a variable or a function name. Next is JavaScript variable scope. JavaScript variable scope means scope determines the accessibility or visibility of variables. Scope means accessibility and visibility. Variable defined inside a function are not accessible or visible from outside the function. In JavaScript, there are mainly two scopes, local scope and global scope. Local scope or local variable. A local variable will be visible only within a function where it is defined. It is visible only within a function where it is defined. Variable declared within a JavaScript function become a local to the function. Next, local variables are not recognized inside their function. Variable with the same name can be used in a different functions. We can only recognize inside the function. Local variable only recognize inside their functions, and variable with the same name. We can create a variable with the same name and can be used in a different function, but in a different function. Local variables are created when a function starts and deleted when a function is completed. It start when it created and it delete when it completed. Next, they can only be accessible from within a function. They can accessible only within a function. Next point, global variable. Global variable has a global scope, which means it can be defined anywhere in your JavaScript code. A variable declared outside a function becomes a global. Declared outside a function becomes it is a global scope. A global variable has a global scope, means all script and functions on a web page can access it. All script and functions on the web page can access it because it is a global variable. Here is the example of global variable. HTML body, in a body tag we can onload function or onload event v is equal to check scope. Check scope is a function. In check scope function we declare one variable, that is var. My var is equal to local. Here we declare one variable, that is local variable. Here we declare one variable, that is global variable. Global variable is accessible throughout the function, and local variable, it is accessible only that function, and it is accessible to all functions. Sorry, throughout the function, not it is all function. Global function is accessible to all function, or it is declared outside the function, and local variable is declared within a function. It is accessible for this function. And document.write, by using write function we display the result. What is the output of this program? It display local on a web page. Next is a simple JavaScript program. This is a simple JavaScript program. Here in a body tag we can add a script tag and write a function. By using write function we can display the welcome on a web page. This is a simple JavaScript program.